Hello everyone. In my last video we discussed Charge Master, and some of the comments came that with the suggestions that the high healthcare cost may be due to healthcare insurance companies. So I would like to discuss the fact, it's a hypothesis, right, that what is causing the healthcare costs. And the hypothesis put forward is that maybe the healthcare insurance companies, they are causing the higher healthcare costs in US. So any hypothesis, it's a scientific model. If you want to test any hypothesis, you need to test it step by step and take out the variables. The biggest variable, so let's say if we are going to test this hypothesis, the biggest variable is healthcare insurance itself. So let's assume a scenario where we don't have a healthcare insurance company, where an uninsured guy, he goes to a doctor or he goes to a hospital. Will he be better off? Will he get a cheaper healthcare? Or if someone goes to out of network and the healthcare company don't have any negotiated rates, do you think that that person will be better off? Do you think that he will get a cheaper service, cheaper healthcare service? And the answer to both questions is no. And that takes out the biggest premise that healthcare insurance is causing the higher cost in medical industry. I have some data. The biggest cause of bankruptcy in US is healthcare, the medical bills. And the people who are foreclosing, who are filing for bankruptcies, those are not the people who are insured. Those are mainly the people who are uninsured or who ended up paying medical bills. And there is a reason behind it. There have been studies. There was one study, it was done back 1 decade back, and it came out, it was done by Harvard, and they call it like a get sick, get out. Basically, if you're falling sick, you get out of your home. You will have to foreclose your home. And they found out that 62% of foreclosures, or around 1.5 million foreclosures, they were done because of medical reasons. And we can see that between in past 5-6 years, there are data that in past 6-7 years, the foreclosure rate in USA, it fell from 1.5 million to 770K, 770,000 people. So it fell, it almost halved. The main reason you can attribute to the higher coverage rate due to Obamacare. So more people, they are insured, and more people are insured, that means there is somebody else to pay for their medical bills rather than they themselves chipping in and trying to fight those medical bills or pay those medical bills. Now another thing regarding the higher healthcare. So there is a 80-20 rule. It's part of the Obamacare, it's part of the Affordable Care Act, that if insurance companies, they cannot spend more than 20% of their revenue on their G&A, which is general and admin costs. At least 80% should go to their medical costs, the direct costs to the medical bills or the medical health of the insured people. If their G&A is higher or their medical loss ratio or medical cost is less than 80%, then they will have to refund the premium to insured people. So what's happening here? The insurance companies, they cannot charge much. They cannot make revenue, and they cannot increase the premium too much because they know that they cannot spend more than a particular amount on the G&A. And I have seen it, and this is public data. You can see all the health insurance companies, their 10K statements, their annual statements, that's out there in open, and you will see that 85 to 95% costs actually goes to the medical, direct medical bills, paying the claims. So a lot of insurance companies, actually you'll be surprised, they are big, but their profitability is low. They make profit from 0.1% to 4%. I don't know if there is any insurance company which is making more than 4% profit, but then they do have high medical loss ratio, and that we will discuss in another video. But here, with all these facts, I will rest my case that we need to look at the overall system rather than finding a particular industry. It's a systematic failure. So we need to look at the overall system, how we can make healthcare affordable for everyone. Thank you.